excited. It's the International Women's Day. And then our theme for today is Inspire, Empower, and Connect. Inspire, Empower, and Connect. I'm glad it's the International Women's Day. And the theme for 2020 is Each for Equal. Yeah, I've always been an advocate for equality, and I'm glad it's not just a coincidence, We really need to create a balance. So it's the International Women's Day, and we're here at Central Park. It's good to see women in their different colors, the different shades come out to celebrate each other. Women are dynamic, they are unique, they are beautiful. Women are magicians, if I can say. Yeah, they are magicians, because only God knows how they do what they do, how they create a balance between family, work and all that. So I'm glad women are really coming out and they are really at the peak of their career, unlike before. We are advocating for equal rights, gender balance, not feminism. I don't want to be a guy. I am advocating for balance, and I'm glad it's not just a coincidence that the theme for this year is Each for Equal. You're all welcome. Thank you. The theme for International Women's Day is Each for Equal. Hi.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, so you are the convener of the Hair Expo.
Yes.
How has the preparation been so far?
It's been exciting. We're having people are coming in. We'll soon be starting officially. The event is all about inspiring, empowering, and connecting. So we're really excited that we have a good crowd, and we have people who are excited, and vendors are already selling. So it's
over time we've talked about feminism and all that, but coincidentally the theme for this year's International Women's Day is Each for Equal. So what's your take on this?
Well, I think I can never contain International Women's Day for me. Like I said, it's a time to inspire women, and it's about breaking boundaries and gaining new heights, and that's what we hope to achieve today.
That's interesting.
Well, this is also a kind of pre-event leading up to the African Hair Summit in June. We're really excited that we can get to meet people. It's really exciting to see how people are responding, and also learning more about natural hair care, the beauty industry in Africa. It's giving people a lot of opportunities. People now can explore more opportunities. They can explore, more ways of making money. So that's exactly what we're here to do, open up people's minds. And I'm really happy we're doing that.
Just beyond hair. Most times when they hear Hair Expo, most people were like, wow, is it all about hair? I said, no.
They don't even know that hair is a big industry.
Sure it is.
It's a massive industry. If well harnessed, it can take care of a lot of our economic problems. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's the name?
Oh, I'm David Bassi by name.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you, David.
Thank you. Same here.
So what are your expectations for today?
Oh, basically, first of all, it's an amazing audience, an amazing turnout, especially from our female audience, but not just our female audience, our men as well, and kids, because celebration of International Women's Day shouldn't just be done by women, it should also be done by men and the children as well, because when it's Father's Day, guess who supports? Mom. Guess who cooks? The daughters, and sometimes mom. So it's essential that
our women are magicians.
Well, everyone has their rightful say in this. So I would say it's best that it's good that we have a turnout of men as well today. So I'm expecting that, and I'm expecting the vibe of peace and togetherness in this 2020, and as well a massive networking, because we have a whole lot of brands, a whole lot of vendors, and basically just having fun, watching everyone have fun and just kick back.
And it's really interesting seeing a guy, you've been part of the planning committee, I know, David. So what's prompted this?
Basically it's the quest for a firmer understanding of the play of natural, cosmetics and natural essentials for ladies, and then as well, anything that concerns the lady concerns the man, no matter how you want to put it. If the lady has makeup on, she's trying to please a man, or a man has a say in it. So there's always a kind of cause and effect thing going on. So where the lady is concerned, the man is concerned. Where the man is concerned, the lady is concerned. No matter how they try to cancel each other out, there is always that synergy, like you said. There's always that bond. So we saw the need for something like this to happen, and we saw the need for more events from the African Hair Summit to keep unfolding during the week, as our audience needed more. So if we don't give them, how will they take it, as they say?
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Nice to have you here.
Good afternoon. My name is Kofoele.
The theme for this year is Each for Equal. So what do you think about the theme?
I feel the theme addresses women more than it does address men, because the work lies in the hands of women to promoting equality and not depending on men, because we already know that men are not really after that.
That's interesting. So I am an advocate for gender balance. Most times you hear people say, feminism, and all that. I've never been a feminist. What's your own take on feminism?
I don't like labels. I'm not
stereotype.
Yeah.
I'm not either.
I can promote the rights of women. I can advocate for women. I can work towards equality, equity, and everything great for women without necessarily having to label myself as a feminist and boxing myself in a stereotype that I'm not 100% agreeable with everything that it necessarily stands for. That's in the stereotypical way.
So that's interesting. So our team today is Inspire, Empower, and Connect. You are one of the panelists. What should we expect?
You expect to be inspired and empowered based on my experience as an entrepreneur and as an advocate for women entrepreneurship as well. So there's going to be a lot to learn from the panel session, which I'll be part of. I'll be sharing a lot of knowledge, a lot of my experience so far as a female entrepreneur on my own, and also connecting the women with necessary resources to help them as female entrepreneurs be better female entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Nice to have you. Thank you.
Have fun. Hi.
Hi.
Victoria.
Big Mo.
Okay, so how did Big Mo come about?
Well, Big Mo is an acronym for Beginning God's Movement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's interesting. When I heard Big Mo, I was expecting to see a very big guy.
Well, maybe in spirit.
That's nice. All right, you're one of the panelists, right?
The MC, the host.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. And it's a woman program, so I'm surprised that a guy is part of it.
Take it or leave it. Guys and ladies, male and female gender coexist. The earlier we understand that, the better it is. We need to understand that we need to have a balance.
Sure, gender balance,
Yes.
So the theme for this year is Each for Equal. What's your take on this?
For me, it's good that we keep pushing such narratives, because our African culture, let me use Africa for a case study now, because we are in Africa. The African culture does not necessarily give room for the female gender to be in the forefront of the activities of life.
But I'm thinking this is like fading away.
Yes,
but it's the 21st century.
Within the urban centers, it's happening already. But within the rural areas, it is still not happening.
Really?
Yes. I served in Yola, Adamawa State, and I was able to witness it firsthand. A school where I was posted that had a female principal, yes, I remember. But when they are having meetings with other principals who happen to be male, she has no say. And it boils down to culture.
Wow, like really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
So with such push-ups, with such conversations like this going on continuously, the men will get to understand that it is not a threat. The women are not here to take your position. Just let them harmonize with what you are doing, and we'll all live happily. Like they say, it's the way a man handles his wife that will determine the peace in the house.
Sure. That's true.
So we need to all learn that, and we'll all have a better life.
Wow, that's really interesting. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hello.
So pretty, pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, so the theme for this year's International Women's Day
Okay.
is each for equal. They're talking about gender equality. What's your theme?
Gender equality. I'm not really against it, but I always believe that a man is the head of the house.
Oh, that's amazing, you know. So you're not a feminist.
No, not at
I'm not either. I'm glad you know.
So, yeah, I actually agree with the fact that a man is the head, but a woman also plays a vital role in a family, in every family or in every home. So I love being a woman. I don't regret being a woman, and I'm happy I'm celebrating myself today and celebrating every other woman around the world.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Hi.
Hello,
What's the name?
Sandra.
Sandra, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Pretty.
Thank you.
So how did you get to hear about the hair summit?
I was contacted by Ada,
Okay.
yeah, the convener, yeah, via Instagram. Yeah, and then she told me about everything that was going to be happening here, and I thought it was a really amazing initiative for women to come together to celebrate us.
Yeah, that's amazing. Us,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
And you know the team is. So what are your expectations?
I'm expecting to meet amazing women here with a same energy to inspire each other to have a healthy competition in business also and network. Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned healthy competition because there's this saying that women are women's enemies.
yeah.
So I don't know how.
Yeah, it's not so nice, and I believe that when women support each other more, we would do better. So yes, healthy competition is very important.
That's really amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi,
Hi,
Victoria.
would you?
Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
good on you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
The natural hair thing, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So the theme for this year's International Women's Day 2020
Yes.
is each for equal.
Yes.
Talking about gender equality, right? What's your theme?
I'm a firm believer of the fact that women and men should have equal opportunities. A person should not be put down just because they're a woman. Give her a chance first.
Hope you are not a feminist.
Not exactly. If feminism is that women should be given equal opportunity, then maybe I am. But if it's anything other than that, then maybe I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So how did you get to hear about this?
Okay, so the convener is actually a friend.
Adana.
Yes, and she told me about it, and I said, okay, no problems. I'll come around. I love anything that has to do with women.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are your expectations?
I'm expecting a lot of networking. I'm expecting it to be fun, to learn a lot as well, and listen to other people. Yeah, basically.
That's interesting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi,
Hi,
Victoria.
Diane.
Leop, I'm Leop. Lyop.
Wow, that's really unique. Where are you from?
Biram, I'm from Plateau State.
Okay, oh, that's interesting. Are you girls twins?
No, we're not.
Okay, wow. But you really look good, like cool, you know, dressed for the events, you know. So the theme for this year's International Women's Day is each for equal, talking about gender equality. I've always been an advocate for gender equality. You know, I'm not a feminist. A man is a man, a woman is a woman, and I love the fact that I'm a woman, you know. And I think that's why we're celebrating the Women's Day today. Really interesting. So what are your expectations today? I'll take you first.
Well, the conversation has been going on since, so obviously it's nice to see such an event. So I expect to see many females demonstrating what, they can do. They are given the podium or the audience, basically. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Well, I think the program generally should really enlighten and encourage a lot of women, because I feel that not being educated or being or not knowing about so many things is actually what the real problem is. That's why people don't really know what their rights are supposed to be. But then I feel the program should really encourage and enlighten women, particularly
about more of advocacy. So our theme for this here Expo is Inspire, Empower, and Connect. So your expectations, I think, is more to inspire. You want inspiration from other women, right? Then empowerment, and then network. Are you
absolutely. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a fashion designer. I'm also a student.
We do free promo.
I'm a fashion designer. My thank you.
How about you?
Well, I want to start my own natural hairline. I'm looking at that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So let's fly today. So it's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Yeah. Hi, what's the name?
My name is Atnasia.
Okay. Atnasia. Atnasia. What does Atnasia mean?
It means God's beloved daughter.
Okay. Are you from Egypt?
No, I'm from Ethiopia.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. All the way from Ethiopia, but you're based in Abuja.
Yeah, I've stayed in Nigeria for about 5 years now.
So you're in Nigeria now, right? Okay. So how did you get to hear about the hair summit?
We came for paintballing and go-karting, and then we just saw so we could just take a photo here. And then we didn't know if there was a woman celebration.
So that means you can go in. Today is International Women's Day, and the theme is each for equal, talking about gender equality. That means a boy is equal to a girl. You don't treat a boy different from a girl. I love your hair.
Thank you.
So what do you use on it? Is it I know it's natural, but you have something you apply. What do you apply?
We apply shea butter.
Wow, just shea butter.
Yeah, we just apply it for a day, and then the next day just wash it.
Wow, that's interesting. I would like people to get to know that.
And then the second thing is that we put shea butter as cream, like cream.
Instead of normal hair cream. Even after washing it, you still apply it as cream?
Like we use this type. No, we use this type of shea butter, so you can put it on your hair, but then you don't wash it.
Wow, that's interesting. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, you're welcome. Good afternoon. What's the name?
My name is Mark Ann.
Okay. I love your shirt. International Women's Month.
Yeah. Okay, the team is each for equal.
Yeah. It is. So you welcome. What's the expectation today?
My expectation is to have fun, to network, and then to make some sales and buy something. Yes. Yes.
What is it about?
Winfinite Food. We are all about natural food for wellness of every. It's okay, no problem.
All right, you're welcome. Yeah. Hi. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So what are your expectations?
My expectation is just to bond, network with other women. It is very interesting, and it's actually an honor to see that we women are coming out for one another, just to show that we are stronger than what anybody thinks. We are intelligent, we are smart, we are multitasking. We are just a lot of things. So it's awesome that we are doing this, just to know one another and to just have one another's back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good to see you at the
Hi, me too.
So what are your expectations?
My expectation is to meet women that can inspire me, talk of more stories, get to know more about women, and get to help other women as well, get more knowledge to the one I have. So I'm happy to be here and to empower others, just as we empower you. Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Rose. Thank you. Yes.
So what are your expectations?
Well, I hope to see more of women collaborating. I need to see the growth, in coming together to improve in the women challenge, in nation building as a whole. I hope to see women coming together to do something great, something new, something like more of improvement from the last year theme.
Oh, that's exciting. So how did you get to hear about this?
Well, it was on social media. I was just surfing the internet, and then I saw it on Facebook, and then I quickly ran through it, and I'm like, okay, since I'm in Abuja, why not just take time out to come and have fun?
I'm sure we exceed your expectations.
Oh, thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Okay, hi, my name is Deborah. I have a lot of expectations from this program. I believe women are very strong people, and I think helping a sister out could go a long way, a very, very long way. And then I feel we should tell ourselves the truth, because that's very important if we need to go far at all. Like the saying goes, anything worth doing is worth doing. Well, yeah. So I think we should tell ourselves the truth. When we tell ourselves the truth, it will save us a lot.
That's interesting. But there is this like cliche that women are women's enemies. People keep saying like when you go like to maybe a parastatal or a ministry and meet a woman, sometimes you wish it was a man that you met and all that. So how do you think we are going to cope these challenges? Because it's really real, like staring us in the face. So how do you think these things can be?
Well, the answer to this is very deep, exactly, but the answer is simple. Like I believe when everyone is settled, you wouldn't need to be jealous of your sister and so on and so forth. So I feel when everyone is settled, that's going to be like a solution to the general women. And
it boils down to, I think, mindset.
Yeah, right.
So when you say settle, sorry, I'm taking you. When you say settle, what does it mean?
Usually, if you check out what ladies are always having problems over is, let's say, over, trying to get attention. This one wants to get more attention than the other, and so on and so forth. So, and whenever you see ladies, what I'm saying now is, but once everyone has that thing they're trying to gain attention from, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant when I said settle. Yeah. Then there won't be need for competition and everything.
I believe at a stage when people get to what they want, it's going to curb it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's interesting. Nice
to have you too. Thank you.
Hi.
Victoria.
Bella.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So how did you get to hear about the event?
So Ada is a very good friend of mine.
Oh, that is nice.
She's been talking about it
since.
That
is not your first time.
This is actually officially my first hair summit. I've never been around when all
the hair summits at Transcorp.
Everyone, I've been out of town every time, which is why I made sure that this time around I had to be present. And I'm looking forward to the one this summer as well. The usual.
I think it's in June.
Event, yes.
Hopefully. Okay, the theme for this year International Women's Day is each for equal. What's your take on this?
Well, I think it's about time we started to recognize that, women are humans first, right? Sure. And women's rights are human rights. And we have to respect it and make sure that we accord them, women and girls, rights that, that accrue to them just by virtue of the fact that they're human beings. We can't continue to exclude one of the most important segments of our population, right? Sure. Because we're doing ourselves a disservice when we do that.
Because, most times people misunderstand feminism with the gender equality. Can you differentiate between feminism and gender equality?
I think feminists are people who basically advocate for the rights of women. People who believe that, women also have rights that ought to be respected. And that a girl, for example, there's no reason why, if you had to choose you have to choose or give a boy an education and not give a girl an education because you think that the girl has a particular role that she plays in society. I think, girls and boys deserve the equal rights, and they need to be given equal platforms to be able to exercise, the highest potential. So.
Wow, that's interesting. You're the first person that have really explained, the difference between feminism, and we always mistake it for, something negative. I'm not a feminist. I always say I'm not a feminist, but I advocate for gender equality. So I know it's almost the same thing.
I think anybody who fully advocates that a woman deserves a place at the table just as men is.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for your time. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
We want people to embrace their natural hair, we want people to embrace their natural skin, and we want people to find out business opportunities in this sector. Because as easy as it is for you to go and farm and get castor seeds, you can begin to produce castor oil. You can begin to sell. You can make coconut, plant coconut, whatever, get coconut oil. You can have carrots, make carrot oil. Very, very, what's it called? Not capital intensive, compared to other businesses. So we're letting people know that there are huge opportunities here. And one thing we also do is connect the farmers to the buyers. So the value chain is undeniable, and this is something that we're opening the African Hair Summit 2020. Thank you. Happy International Women's Day.
Expo.